How's it going, YouTube? It's Joe DNS. I'm a Twitch variety streamer. You can find me at twitch.tv/Joe_DNS. And today we're going to begin our journey into Sambrek in Final Fantasy XVI. If you're enjoying your time with this content, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you at the other side. Lostwing, the Holy Empire of Sambrek. Okay. Alright, alright. Alright, alright.
No sign of the Royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet, even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scout. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout.
Or,
Subtle.
he won't be trying to kill me like everybody else here.
I don't even know what he looks like. The village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
There's a fella. Dude, the prelude being everywhere in this.
That sounds like a child.
Okay. I thought that was our boy. Is there anything else to find before we do this? I love the music, by the way. This is amazing. I'll walk up to her in a second. Chat, I'm not well, okay, no. I am intentionally ignoring the weeping child. I understand that. It is not because I don't have a soul. It's because I'm an uncompromising loot goblin who desperately wants to find everything I possibly can. And fight every enemy. Brandywine, Imperial Gold, Hadamane Stone Blue, Black Pudding, Smoked Kipper, Salt Luck, Roast Hare, Chocobo Stew, and Carrot Broth. It is a little weird that there's nobody at all here. Dude, that prelude theme is going hard.
Damn it. No one here.
I'm not looking for a person, homie. I'm looking for the loots. I'm aware there's not a person here. That's why I'm here. Alright, there's the kid that I'm tasked with finding. Okay, this is the restaurant. Those are the two staircases in the restaurant. I think I found everything. Which sucks, because there was supposed to be more than one
It's
everything.
all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army. And we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe.
Uh-oh.
Can you stay hidden here? Until then. To the church, then.
Where'd old boy go? That's where we came in.
The church, I know. I'm one step ahead of you. You go in through the front, I'll take the rear.
And when he gets in our way, we can stab him in the back. Okay. This is going to be the sisters, isn't it?
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
Stand back.
Nice.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but...
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Come on, Torgal. I hear you panting, boy.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we have the dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Norvent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word. Gentlemen, a toast! Will you join me?
If she wasn't so evil,
My thanks.
she'd be one of the hottest people in
To
the
our
world.
Lady of the Wind. And
She's
the
still hot,
King!
but
Ugh. The Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy!
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored.
is it just one for the first time? Okay, cool.
What is that thing? This means what I think it does. Scissors and explain to me. My wounds, boy.
Ow.
You better be on your way, Sid.
She is significantly easier than I recall. Cleric's Medallion, increasing healing potency of potions by 20%. Awesome. The two of them together is
You've got some
significantly more
fight in
difficult.
you, even for a branded.
Clive!
Look here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Fair point. Did the sword
Lady
upgrades
Benedicta,
work?
we have secured the dominant.
Always something, isn't there?
And she's gone.
So I'm wondering, I don't know. We'll figure it out, I'm sure.
Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lostwing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me.
Fair point. The new sword made that fight significantly easier than it had to be.
Right.
Did we liberate this village
So,
now?
it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. No offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might
Square
have
gave
been
out
different
those
if you'd
mugs.
accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't help when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
This game looks so fucking good.
The tale of Lord Dion the Bold, who's tamed worms 1,000 and slain the 10-fold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it smanders the deep. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive. Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch. And bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
So broken. Meanwhile, in Sunbreck.
His radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. While Bahamut may lead 100 full legions, could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift.
It must be Ironborn.
Perhaps you're distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
Lord Margrace.
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
Oh man, shit. Should have pulled up the... I mean, obviously we don't know yet.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
Cairnorvand.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be travelling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Okay.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
Sounds like a plan.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I better scout ahead for any surprises.
It's very Irish.
Don't you let him down.
I won't. All right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
My man sounds so defeated. The Dead of Night. This game is really good. New stock. As the story progresses, new weapons and items will be available at the Hideaway's trading post, Karen's Toll, as well as new forging recipes at the Black Hand.
Now that's settled. There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour?
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kid.
Alright. We'll do this real fast.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
I've already got the better one. Ooh.
I trust it's all here. Could never have too many.
I need to equip that.
Good day.
Is there a blacksmith close by? 258. I need to really work on these, but might as well learn it. I'm not going to use it too often, but
You're the kind man who saved Mummy. Thank you.
you're welcome, kid.
Quentin, my good man, it seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
What, him? You won't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic. And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
Thank you, Nightbot.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't.
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lostwing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma. As a favor to Sid, that is.
Alliance. Those who do not call the hideaway their home, but nevertheless lend their strength to Sid's cause. There are many in the twins who balk at the persecution of bearers, but cannot find within them the courage to oppose it, knowing what fate awaits them should their sympathies be exposed. Others take that risk, aiding Sid's bearer liberation efforts with information sent by Stola's monetary assistance or direct action. Dominant of Fire, mysterious figure who was first seen amid the chaos of the Imperial invasion of Phoenix Gate, immediately before the appearance of the second icon of fire, the very icon that slew the heir to the ducal throne. Clive believes this man to be the Dominant who murdered his brother and is sworn to take his revenge. Inscrutable landlord of Lostwing's Tavern and the leader of the village. Lostwing, a settlement located in central Sunbreck on the northeastern edge of the Great Wood. Having initially found prosperity as a stopover point for traveling traders, it fell from favor once the newer, better roads bypassed it, and eventually fell off the map entirely. The village is built in and around fallen ruins that the people of Lostwing claim was once called an airship. Interesting. So we will be getting an entry about that. Give me just a minute, chat.
Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues. May the mothers guide you.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lostwing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
Okay. Yeah, I know.
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me.
Appreciate it, though.
Everyone in Lostwing knows what that seal means. What it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Appreciate you, Blackfish.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Is it a key item? No. Seal marks his bearer as trusted ally of Quentin of Lostwing. Yeah. Okay, cool. Very cool.
Mind your step. The royalists didn't do us the courtesy of tidying up when they left.
Oi, about...
What a mess.
Okay. There's two people. Do I need to talk to both of these people?
That a hanged man I see? Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards.
Well,
If
I'm
you
one of the
hadn't come when
bastards
you
now.
did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you.
Interesting. You coming, pupper? The Hymns of Grieger. And thus did Grieger summon together her 72 spirits of light, and tell them of the holy heralds she would send to the world below, where there was much strife and suffering, for which she wept. Rejoice, she said, for my heralds, who are part of me, and who are me, shall be as bread unto the starving, and as water unto the thirsty, and shall bring light where there is only darkness. Okay. Interesting that the church in this world worships a lady who's a master of dragons. Oops. Oh, fuck. No, I wanted to... yet again loot goblin my way through things and inspect things. The mysteries of vinification. While some winemakers will remove the skins of the grapes after pressing, leaving both the skin and the seeds in the juice to commingle creates a must that is better suited for extended aging, ultimately resulting in a more refined wine. Then, once the wine calms and settles sufficiently, the skins are removed, and the must is then transferred to wooden barrels of oak or chestnut, which, by allowing air to leach into the wine, impart deepened levels of complexity, including rich aromas and improving texture, all while lessening bitterness. Yes, that is actually all completely true.
Nothing down here but dust and cobwebs. Unless you're here to help me get rid of them.
Let's actually go outside. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it just goes back out into town. Or does it? Was that like a secret path the fuck out of here? Oh shit. Oh, don't worry, I will. But first, there's a big secret, apparently fighting ring up here I can't go into. Fucking plot ghosts are keeping me from going there. That's obnoxious. You know, Blackfish, the worst part of me muting my mic is that I just, or not unmuting my mic, I guess, as it were, is I had just thought to myself 3 seconds earlier, I need to remember to unmute my mic as soon as I sit down. So of course, I then absolutely did not. Torgal just fucking blitzkrieg straight through that fucking wall. It's just like, hey, I'm gonna phase through some shit now. You don't mind, do you?
And that's all you can remember. Think hard.
I already told you.
I have a feeling I'm gonna need more meteorites here very shortly. I'm looking forward to when the hunt board opens up. That's gonna be very cool.
Ah, Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was,
I'm
thinking
getting
you were
hungry.
in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have, though.
Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
What would the King of Walud want with our tiny...
Surely they have bearers enough of their own back in Ash.
No, not now.
Oi, how about some light over here? It's black as Odin's bumhole.
Mind your step. The royalists didn't do us the courtesy of tidying up on the level.
Master Quinton has asked that we work through the night to undo the chaos the royalists wreaked. But I fear dawn will have long since broken before the truth.
Okay.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news.
Dude, the facial animations are so, like, unbelievable.
So, a shady lad with a hood and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on. But I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon it has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we? Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
Do we get to see that? Do we get to do that? Is that a thing?
Well, that took longer than expected. First
No,
time
of course
dismantling
not.
a barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south, then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
My darling, I can't bear another night without you.
The road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Care Northern. You're not thinking of heading that way, are you?
Yes.
If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know.
2 gil? Fuck me.
Yeah.
Torgal, let me have some fun, homie. Hey. Hey. Chill. Good boy.
You get so big.
Thanks, buddy. There it is.
What are the royalists thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
King?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
Well, we're definitely going this way first. Interesting. Oh, hell yeah. How many of those did I get?
This might take a while. Just as I stay down.
I'll tell your lady you tried. Fair Norvins. Hard nut to crack, even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Extreme lunge. Okay.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
I'd have my head in a box. This isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are.
There we go.
Our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
It's a big fucking axe, dude. How can you not see us? And there's literally light shining off the armor right now.
So, tell me about this Benedicta.
I want to know more about this Benedicta too.
The best and worst decision I ever made.
Okay.
Underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda, Warden of the Wind.
I'm going to punch away from it. Clive does a lot of things well. Stealth is not one of them, apparently. Oh, nice. It's still the star. Well, I'm glad you're okay, Rachel. And again, I hope your dad gets better as quickly as possible. I know how that goes because my dad, again, that happened to my dad in his 20s, and he's going to be 80 this year. So it's recoverable, but doesn't mean it doesn't suck. God, she'd be so much hotter if she wasn't just fucking awful and
The Lamb
evil.
has fallen. The Eastern territories all but belong to the orcs.
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
No bother.
But what of the mines? Without adamantite...
Blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Yes, my liege.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The
Jesus
war we
Christ.
wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new
I don't know,
order to
man.
see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Sidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lust you still for his embrace?
But... of course not, my liege. I serve you, and you alone.
Wow.
I remember well the day you first entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need. Now and always.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me, my liege. Never let me
go. Okay. Oh, here we are.
One of our sentries has failed to report, my lady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside their care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there. So you've come for me after all.
It's the Phoenix chain. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, this is going to be that section that I've played. And I'm surprisingly farther along with abilities than I thought I'd be, but this is going to be a rough.
That's a nice trick. You'll have to teach me sometime.
Dude, look at the reflection off the wall. That's unbelievable, man. For some reason, my finger or my thumb automatically searches for.
They may be holding the bearers there.
Triangle.
As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
To do specials, even though I know it's square. Like my hands are still getting used to the controls.
They're all empty.
And you're gonna give up?
Sid, this gate.
Need some help. I'm doing most of the lifting. You'll let you, Clive.
Alright. Now we're trapped in here. I think we need to do... Alright. So I'm not going to be able to upgrade all this shit yet. But what we're going to need to do is do some of the optional fights and loot hunting. And just for crowd control purposes, we're going to need to upgrade this as soon as we can. I'd like to do this before we get out of here, but I don't think I'll be able to. And we're going to get something over here soon. And unfortunately...
Did you hear that?
Unfortunately, yes.
Find them, what? Good news, lads.
That's it, home.
So, where to next?
Now that I know kind of how to use the control scheme and whatnot, with the exception of the one dude that was the mini-boss in the forest that fucked me up in the demo, I should be relatively okay.
This door only leads to more royalists. We'd better find another one.
Take your pick.
How about a window?
Sounds dead-ass like Ben.
Yeah, bloody show off.
No, not what I want. Oh, I don't have a local map? That's...
Well, we found the Imperial garrison, right where the Royalists left.
Okay. Don't be a potion, don't be a potion, don't be a potion. Okay.
Damn it. They're everywhere.
Yep, might as well fight them. Don't forget that we can double back there as soon as we finish this fight. Because there's... Oops. I did a wrong thing. A very dumb and wrong thing. Okay. Dicks. I don't want to miss a bunch of shit here. Okay. That's where we just were. Okay, so that's open, that's open.
I'm not staying.
Not this time.
Ow.
Get the one you got, boy. My wounds, boy. Keep your distance, please. Keep your distance, boy.
I missed my first 2 big attacks. That's obnoxious as
Never
fuck.
were one for half measures, were you, Benedict? These poor sods didn't know what hit them.
Okay. Increases defense by 12. Increases Scarlet Cyclone damage by 8%. Defense schmefense. Hi, buddy. What's happening? I really want to get this leveled up. Because that shit is all stuff that has multiple levels. I mean, obviously we want to get Clive's basic kit pumped up as much as possible. That's where I came from. This is also where I came from, yeah? Huh. What's happening, pal? What's on your mind, duder? Hey, no, not right now. I love you, buddy, but
All this bloody running. After them.
I think this is like the big melee. Well guarded. Attacking an opponent from the front while it's guarding will deal no damage. Circle to the rear to penetrate its defenses. Certain basic abilities like Burning Blade and Charge Magic, as well as iconic abilities such as Phoenix Rise and Flames can instantly break an opponent's guard even when delivered from the front.
They're expecting us.
Let's say. It's over. That's enough.
Haha. Got him. Okay. Before we go any further, 280. Damn it. I'm probably gonna regret that, but I think I can respec at any time.
The only way is through the chapel.
Then Great Grieger must have plans for us.
Yep.
What the hell happened here? Little late for prayer, isn't it?
Do I seem so desperate as to grovel at the feet of a false god? I was waiting for you.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lostwing?
You mean where's the dominant? Well, you shall be requiring his services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus. I need you. Think of all the things we can create together. The world that we can build.
You
Goddamn,
need
she's
me.
manipulative.
Your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of them.
King Barnabas saved you, and this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
What? To a leader who'd use me? Like he uses you.
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want. I only know what you used to say. That you were tired of running. That you just wanted to be free. Free of it all. You weren't lying to me then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed. The only person I feel sorry for is you! I can't do this anymore. If you would stand between our leash and his dream, then you leave me no choice.
Uh-oh.
Goodbye, Sidolphus.
Uh-oh. This is gonna be real rough.
Stand back, Clive.
Without the, without all the dominant powers I had last time I did this. Unless they just put this shit on straight up hard ass mode. Bollocks. There's another fight, or another series of battles in between this church fight and the actual Garuda dominant fight.
Finish them.
Alright. So what we do with this is
Well
focus
said.
on one.
At least it's not 3 against 1.
Shit. Stop it. Stop retargeting.
She doesn't look happy, Torgal. Come on.
Ow.
Get him, boy.
Ow. Ow.
Well done, Torgal. Who's that? My wounds, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Torgal.
That'll help. That was worse. My wounds, boy. Stick up, Torgal. Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away. Keep your distance, boy. Too slow. Not this time. Get him, boy. A little help. Don't let them get away.
Okay. It's definitely easier than I recall. Without the Titan Fist, you can't do nearly as much. Clouded Eye. Okay. Cool. Now I need to search the rest of the castle for potions and shit.
Sid, are you alright?
Do I look alright? Benedicta will be on her way to collect the dominant, if she hasn't already. You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she has wings, you don't.
What about you?
Before or after I catch my breath?
Sorry. Come on, Torgal.
Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Final Fantasy XVI. Again, I'm Joe DNS. You can find me at twitch.tv/Joe_DNS for live streams. And I appreciate it. One more time, if you've made it this far, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.